There is a car sitting in showrooms right now that most people have never heard of, and it is quietly doing things that Ferrari owners have to think twice about. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.8 seconds, a full charge from 10 to 80% in just 13 minutes, and a range of up to 615 kilometers on a single charge. This is the 2026 Zeekr 7X, and it is not asking for your attention, it is demanding it. Let's talk about who built this, because context matters. Zeekr is owned by Geely, the same group that owns Volvo, Polestar, and Lotus. This is not a startup. This is not a brand trying to figure things out. This is a mature automotive group that decided to build an EV brand with no compromises, and the 7X is the result. 3 variants are available. The standard Core AWD comes with a 75 kilowatt-hour LFP battery, 421 horsepower, and a WLTP range of around 480 kilometers. Step up to the long-range RWD and you get 100 kilowatt-hour NMC battery from Cat L, the Killen battery, pushing range to 615 kilometers. At the top sits the Performance AWD, dual motor, 646 horsepower, 710 newton meters of torque, and that 3.8-second sprint to 100 that makes this one of the fastest production SUVs money can buy. What makes the charging story genuinely remarkable is the 800-volt architecture. Using a compatible DC charger, the 2026 Zeekr 7X can charge from 10 to 80% in as little as 13 minutes on the Core model and 16 minutes on the long range. At a 360 kilowatt Ionity station in Europe, independent testers have confirmed these figures in real-world conditions. Plug in at a service station, grab a coffee, and drive another 300 kilometers. That is not marketing, that is the actual experience. Inside, the design was handled by Zeekr's team in Gothenburg, Sweden, not a detail people expect. The result is a cabin that feels genuinely European in its quality and restraint. You get a 16-inch infotainment display with 3.5K mini LED resolution, a 13-inch digital driver display, and on higher trims, a 36-inch augmented reality heads-up display, the largest in its class, that projects navigation and safety information directly onto the road ahead. The Performance AWD also gets air suspension, Nappa leather, heated and ventilated and massage seats, and 4 electric doors that open to nearly 90 degrees. Safety? The 2026 Zeekr 7X earned a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, 91% for adult protection, 90% for child. It comes with 12 high-definition cameras, 12 ultrasonic sensors, and a millimeter-wave radar system as standard, enabling adaptive cruise, lane centering, and automatic emergency braking across all variants. Now the comparison everyone arrives at, the Tesla Model Y. The Model Y is a proven car. Its supercharger network remains the most seamless in the world, and that is a genuine advantage. But the 2026 Zeekr 7X charges faster from a compatible station, offers more range in the long-range trim, delivers a noticeably richer interior, and at the performance level produces significantly more power. The gap has closed. In several areas, it has reversed. The 7X is not perfect. Software maturity varies by market. The brand is still building its service network outside China and Europe, and if you've never owned a Chinese EV before, there's a natural period of adjustment. These are real considerations worth your time. But here's what's also real. A 5-star safety rating, 13-minute charging, 615 kilometers of range, 646 horsepower in the top trim, and an interior designed in Sweden, all in one package. That's the 2026 Zeekr 7X. If you're evaluating your next electric SUV and the Zeekr 7X is not on your list, put it there. Then drive it. The numbers don't lie. If this helps you think differently about what Chinese EVs can do, subscribe. I cover the EVs that actually worth your attention. Leave your questions in the comments. I'll answer every one.